about what's next for me, I think it's easy to get overwhelmed.
I think about all of the passions I have in my life.
I would like to start my family and have a baby within the next 5 years. But I'm struggling.
So when I think about what's next, I wonder, I love my job, but I don't know where to go from here.
These passions I have, these other sides of me, will I have to give them up? Or can it enhance my career?
When and how will I have the space to really think about what I want next?
How can I start a family and still perform well and move up in my career?
The advice I wish I could give my younger self is to embrace change and really stay true to yourself.
Always trust your instinct, not to overthink your decisions, and not to obsess about the what-ifs.
1 year ago, I was offered another incredible job opportunity at Edelman, which entailed moving my kids and husband to another part of the world. What surprised me the most were the extreme reactions I received from people around me. On one end, I was seen as a role model and called a hero by women. On the other end, I was seen as selfish and almost like a villain. The reactions ranged from, is this fair to your children? You will be working too much and missing out on your kids, to, you're my role model, you're so brave, you're amazing, I wish I had the balls to do what you do. And admittedly, I did have moments where I second-guessed myself.
7 years ago, I was the head of corporate and financial in Singapore. It was going really well, great clients and people. It was 50% of the office revenue. I felt good, but not great.
But it all started to feel monotonous at a certain point. I felt stifled. I felt like I learned all I could.
I felt like a big fish in a small pond. I wanted something much more.
Edelman helps me to design a career which is constantly changing.
Edelman gave me that opportunity to move to New York. It was the biggest and most competitive market I could think of. Sink or swim, I knew I needed to go, and I didn't look back. I went to one of our biggest offices in the world without any prior experience, and I failed in the first 6 months. But it was so important to learn how to fail, to be scared, to challenge myself, to be pushed to build my own brand, and to figure out what skills and expertise I actually needed to bring to the table.
I found strength in those who were cheering me on with bells and whistles, and I was inspired by success stories of women in my shoe. More importantly, the latest career move was indeed disruptive, but it felt fundamentally right for me and for my family. And today I'm happily living in Singapore, enjoying the challenges of my role in the most exciting region in the world. And at a personal level, my kids are also getting an amazing opportunity they'd otherwise not have if I had not made this decision.
I'm always facing new challenges, new clients, new situations, which are pushing me to develop my own expertise.
That first big failure, that pressure to change, helped me learn so much more and take a much bigger leadership position when I returned to Singapore.
I have a baby which is only 7 months old. So till now, I'm still looking for the balance between life and work. In order to achieve this, I think I need to clearly communicate my priorities to my family and to my colleagues. Every day, I try to go back home around 7 or 7:30 and latest to read a story to my baby, to spend 1 or 2 hours with her. That's my balance of my life and work. If you want to have a baby and a career at the same time, I would say just go ahead and do it. If this experience of motherhood will give you more patience, if this experience will inspire you to build your team, proud of every small beginning, like watching your 7-month-old baby grow up.
Be open to opportunities and not be afraid to ask for what you want. Listen to your inner voice.
Get a trusted advisor internally and externally. Listen to their perspectives and weigh the pros and cons of the pathways in front of you.
You'll be surprised to find great opportunities around you when you feel like you're boxed in. Don't be afraid. Step out of your box. Find an opportunity that embraces your need for change.
Life is full of magic. You will never try, you will never know what will happen in your future.
Always look at the bigger picture of your career, not what's comfortable and what's now, but to really take a big leap of faith in the direction of new experiences, new failures, those scary experiences that will change and help you grow.